Alright, hello everyone, John here with WebDev for you. Hold on, let me close a few things here. John here with WebDev for you, here to help you build awesome websites without code in Webflow. If you're new to the live streams, I do these live streams every Monday through Thursday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. where we go over everything Webflow, how to build layouts, how to create animations and interactions. I also provide support via the super chat feature in YouTube. So if you need help with a personal project, just feel free to drop a super chat and I can take a look at your project or provide support regarding Webflow. We already have a super chat, super awesome, from Basto1, and he writes, thank you for your interesting guides, tips and tricks. Learned so much from you. If you have time, please give me some feedback on my last Webflow project. I'd be happy to. Basto. If you can just send the site to WebDev, webdevforyou.com, and the contact form. Just fill this out, and I'll take a look at the site because you can't drop links within the super chat. Hey, what's up, Joey Joe? We are going to cover a real estate site today. So I'll just go over what we're going to cover today. We're just going to keep it simple. I want to showcase how to use Textelate Js in Webflow. It allows you to create really interesting text animations in Webflow. So it's a really interesting script. So we're just going to cover that in the first half hour or so. And then I'll get into super chats, or after that we'll start working on a real estate site that Joey Joe requested yesterday, and hopefully I'll have a chance to review Asto's website. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's go into Webflow. We're just going to keep it light and breezy today. If you have any questions, feel free to send it in the super chat, but we'll just have fun working with the script, using JS Deliver, and just using Webflow in general. So I'll go ahead and start with the section, give it the class name section, and let's set the min height to 100 VH so it fills the entire viewport. I'm gonna go ahead and install the font Sign. I like that font a lot. Well, here we go, Sign. And I'll install it here. It's been a busy past day and morning, so I'm gonna try to be as in tuned as I can with today's build. It's just been getting real busy for me lately. So here I'll center it. The section I'll add, let's make it a heading. Let's give it the class name hero heading. Set the typography to Sign. And we'll just say, look at this cool, let's do WebDev for you, right? Okay, that's cool. Let's make it a little bit larger. Set the line height to 1 dash. Great. Cool. We can make it bold. Let's do semi-bold. Okay, so we have that text. Now let's animate it. So basically, Textelate.js is dependent on Animate.css by Daniel Eden and Lettering.js by Dave Ruport. So if you've seen my live streams before, you'll know that I like using JS Deliver to access scripts, because we can't paste scripts directly into Webflow because Webflow only allows for 10,000 characters in the custom code section. So I'll go ahead and go to JS Deliver. We'll go ahead and grab animate.css. Let's see, animate. Yeah, it should be animate.css. Hold on, let me see if there's a, let's see. Here we go, CDN. So they have a Cloudflare link. So we'll just grab this link from Cloudflare. JS Deliver, I think JS Deliver has it too, but for some reason it looks a little bit odd here, so I'm not going to use it. Yeah, we'll just use the one that's shown here. And let's go into Webflow. Let's add that piece of code in the head section. And we'll do something like this, and I'll save that. And then we want lettering.js. So this I think I can grab from JS Deliver. Interesting. I might have to grab it from CDN.js, lettering.js. Let's see if we have a CDN link. Let's try to grab it from here. All right. CDN. Let's try CDN.js. And we'll look for lettering.js. There we go. Oh, okay, so we're going to use it. I guess we'll use all our scripts from CDN.js today. Yeah, why not? Copy script tag. Let's go ahead. And into Webflow. I guess JS Deliver's lagging a bit with some of the scripts. Okay, I don't need all of this stuff. I don't think I need integrity and all that. Let me just go into it. Yeah, I just want this here. Yeah, copy script tag. Alright, cool. We'll just leave it how it is, because I guess that's how they offer it. And then we'll get Textelate.js as well, because we need to reference this piece of code as well. Sorry about the dog barking back there. Okay, so we have, no, I want Textelate copied. Okay, undo that, paste. There we go. So we have, yeah, lettering.js and Textelate, and we have animate.css in the head section. Great. So we have those two scripts. Now we just want to initiate Textelate.js. So to do that, let's go to their GitHub page, and basically we want to add this function, and I think we can add NFX. Yeah, so I haven't used this in a while, so just bear with me for a sec. Okay, so I think we can add, we can do it via custom attributes. Let's try it. Yeah, so on the agenda, we're just going to work with Textelate.js. I didn't plan too much for today, to be honest. It's just going to be a free flow working with scripts and Webflow. And we're going to take a look at this homely template designed by Flowbase, because Joey Joe asked about creating a real estate site. So I just want to cover this. So that's kind of my bad a little bit. I didn't prepare too much for today. It's been a busy few days, but yeah, I'll definitely have more planned for tomorrow and for next week. We'll get into some really interesting things. But today should be really nice. You know, we'll work with a nice script. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Hello. Cool. So yeah, let's try to do it via data attributes. Let's use lettering.js via the attributes. So let's go in here, and that's not the one I'm looking for. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. So data out effect. Let's just try it. Data. I'll grab this custom attribute data out effect, and the value will be fade out. We'll save that. and then data in effect, fade in. We're just going to try it to see if it works, and then we'll work with different effects in animate.css. Is that right? Data effect, data in effect, and then fade in. Let's see. All right, let me know if you sent that site, Asto. I'll definitely take a look. Data in effect. So I think I can just do data in effect. We'll delete this. Yeah, I did look at a few sites today. I also thought we could maybe build a few buttons if you guys are interested in that. That might be interesting. All right, so let's see, inspect, console, and, oh, I think, okay, class, data in effect, roll in. Here, let's try it, data in effect, roll in, class TLT. All right, yeah, and we have to, oh, okay, I have to add this function. That would make sense. Okay, so script, and then paste that function, and then close the script, and then we want to give it the class name hero heading, because that's the class name we have here. So hero heading, and once I get it to work correctly, I'll do a quick review so we all have it correctly in our mind. There we go. All right, so works really well. So that's a lot of fun. We can use data attributes to create the effect. So I can change this data in effect to, let's say, roll in. And let's just see, roll. Yeah, the animate, they're case sensitive, so you want to type in the effect correctly for it to work. So now, preview. Nope, that didn't quite work. Roll data in effect. So let me go to animate.css. Here we go, animate.css. Let's do flip in X. Let's try that. Yeah, buttons would be cool. I was actually trying to use some of the buttons on that clonable you had, the one where you hover on the rectangle and the text scrolls. Yeah, I'd have to find that one. Dylan. I think animate.css changed some of their animations. Nope. Okay, so it's not quite working. Okay, hero heading, textelate. So let's just do it. We'll forget the data attributes for now, and we'll just let's just try copying this and see if it works. And then we'll get a bit more detailed with it. Okay, roll in. Okay, cool, save. And I'll delete this custom attribute. Let's take a look. Still not working. All right, I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Unless you have to enter in the new animate.css effect. No, it's not working. Interesting. I probably should have tested this a bit before. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it has to be something like this. It must be an updated way of doing it. There we go. Yay. All right, cool. So we just made it bounce, bounce, bounce. Sorry. Okay, you can tell I've had a long day. So let's see. Cool. Yeah, so let's try a few other effects. Let's try light speed in from right. Okay, so you would use these effects sparingly. Like, I wouldn't recommend, adding it to everything. Depends kind of this type of site you're going for. But let's go ahead and add. So you need to add animate _ animated, and then copy the animation from, animate.js. You can just copy it from the right and then paste it here. So you need two kind of animation classes here. All right. Cool. I like it. Now that I've done that, let's try to add it via the data attribute. So I just want to see if this works. Okay, let me save this. And then we're gonna add the data attribute. We'll paste that in there. And then we'll do data in effect. Data in effect, and then let's try that. Do. No. And let's do, here, let's just try this. I'm just trying to see if we can get it to work with the data attributes rather than having to type in all the code. It's possible. Otherwise, we'll just use the code. Yeah, there we go. So with data attributes, so I can just initiate Textelate here by applying it to the hero heading, and then using the data attribute, I can change the effect. So I can copy this like 3 times and just add some margin and padding. And to this one, we can add a different animation. So I'll go into animate.css and we'll do rotate in, and we'll just copy it at the end here. Rotate in. Then for this one, we'll do zoom out up. Let's try that. So I'm only deleting the second class here because we need that first animate _ animated to create that. Yeah, data attributes are nice. They're a real time saver. Wow, that's cool. So we can loop it too. So let's loop it. So Textelate, let's look at their properties. We can loop, auto start true, add a delay if we want. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's loop it. I'll just add that property in here. So I'll say loop is true and close the bracket, and that's it. So it's going to look a lot of weird text just flying around. Oh, it's not looping. Oh, huh, kind of looped. Not really. Loop is true. Yeah, it didn't loop. Selector texts. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, I guess the data attributes, they're great, but they do feel a little bit limited. Data out shuffle equals true. Ah, you can, let's see, they do have data attributes. So maybe I can do data out effect. So data loop equals true maybe. Let's try that. So I'll add another attribute. So data loop is true. That's a big guess right there, because I didn't see that attribute in the GitHub code. Nope. So let's see, loop, data out shuffle. Yeah, shuffle. Oh, data. Yeah, I guess the documentation could be a bit better here. Data in effect, so maybe data in loop. You're just getting to watch me brainstorm right now, which is not bad. We're working on interesting things. I guess I'll go over typed.js too. That's another cool script. Yeah, doing the loop, maybe just loop equals true. This is a reserved name, so I can't use that. Okay. So let's just add the effect. Hero heading textelate loop true. We'll just add it via code. So data in effect. So we'll just copy some of these. Delay scale effect. Yeah, we can do character or word. Okay, so loop is true. Then in. Yeah, so we'll just do this. So we can do an in effect and an out effect. So let me open this. Loop. Okay, cool. Comma. I'll paste this in here. So we'll say in. And I'm guessing we're gonna have to use this class. And I don't want to delay. Don't need it to be synced. Don't need it to shuffle. And let's try that. Okay. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this. I'm just kind of experimenting with it. But you can use data attributes. I don't know if the looping function will work with data attributes, but let's see what we got. The waiting for publishing is always fun. All right, let's see. Okay, that did nothing. Okay, let's go back in here. Effect, in effect. Nada. Okay, let's delete this in effect. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I had it right. Okay. I'll delete this. We'll just delete this function. I'll bring this back. And we've already did it here in animated, okay. And then we'll do comma. I've probably had some code wrong in there. Loop equals true. Okay. All right, here we go. Don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Cool. Let's see if it loops. Does not loop. Why won't you loop? Okay. So loop is set to true. Enable looping. Maybe I need an out effect. Or how about we'll do loop and reverse equals true. All right, let's see. All right, it is an older script, so I don't know how updated it is, but you can still use animate.css with it, so that's good. Then I might recommend just using it with data attributes, because oh wait, in effect, wait, maybe I'm typing it in wrong. Yeah, effect. Yeah, okay. I see what I did. I see what I did there. Okay. So the loop should be in here. And the reverse should be in here too. Okay. So close bracket. I think. And if there's a comma in here, I'm gonna have to delete it. Nope, I did delete it. No. Okay, so let's look at the code again. Hero heading in, I need a comma here. Yes. Okay. Last time. If this doesn't work, we'll move on to a different script. Yay. It's not looping though. Okay. So maybe it does have to be. Alright, I'm not going to mess with the loop too much more, but yeah, this is how you use Textelate.js. It's a cool script, and yeah, you can do a lot of cool things with it. We'll just add one more effect just to have fun with it. Let's do Jack in the Box. I don't know what that is. And we'll just paste that in here. And I'm gonna try putting the loop outside here. Ugh. Of course. Hero heading. I'm just gonna delete that, and let's go in here. Okay. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah, I'm not used to working with this new Animate.js, these classes which are required now. And Jack in the box, let's try that. Paste. All right, this is the last thing I'll do with it. Hopefully you got something out of that. I know I kind of fumbled with it, and it's still not working. Unexpected end of input. Why? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. GitHub. Here, we'll just do this. Dot hero heading. Okay, delete this and delete this. All right. There we go. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that gives you some ideas for a website, but just wanted to showcase that. Nothing too fancy. Sorry about stumbling with the code here. It's been updated since I've used it. So Animate has a different class name, but you can go through the GitHub and kind of look at all the different properties you can use. And you can animate in and animate out. So just to recap, you do need animate.css in the style sheet. You also need lettering.js and textelate.js, and then you can add or initiate textelate.js by adding the class name, textelate, and then the effect. The other way you can do it is via data attributes, which I kind of like. So if I just delete this and just initiate it, so hero heading, hero-heading, textelate, I can save it. Then I can apply the custom attribute here, which is data in effect. So I can do data in effect is equal to, then I can just grab the animate.css. Here, I'll close these tabs because there's too many of them. I can grab rotate upright and just paste that in here. Then I can add another one. I can say data out effect and add another flip out Y. Let's try that. And I do have to add the class name animate underscore animated space and space. All right, that's the last thing I'll do with it. Then we'll move on to the real estate site. Okay, it didn't do the animate in effect, but yeah, I would just play with that with the data attributes. You can probably get a lot of interesting things going. I had two out effects, so maybe you can't combine those. And so we'll just do, let's do shake X. and we'll just delete these two. All right, so yeah, you can make text shake. Tomorrow I'll cover typed.js. I think that's what I had more in mind. Typed.js is cool. You can type text, and that's actually what I wanted to cover more so today. Textelate is interesting if you want to, animate characters, but I think the typing effect is a bit cooler in a way. So we'll create a little site tomorrow, and I'll showcase how to use typed.js to type out text. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and start building I'll just delete all this, and I'll go ahead and delete this code. Let's build a real estate site. So this is for Joey Joe. He requested it yesterday. So basically I found, Flowbase is an amazing resource. If you haven't checked it out, flowbase.com. They provide a lot of great content on how to use Webflow. I highly recommend them. Tom from Flowbase, I think I've talked to him a few times. And they just have really great stuff. So if I can find it, Flowbase. Yeah, flowbase.co, not .com. Flowbase.co, their designs are impeccable, really brilliant stuff. They recently changed their logo, which looks amazing. Yeah, I would recommend it. They have, templates, different components, just a lot of great stuff. So this is a template by Flowbase, and we can just look at the template in the designer. So that's another thing, and Manuel mentioned this yesterday. Like if you're struggling with Webflow or how different sites are built, you can look at different templates that are built and just get a feel for how they label things, right? Search section, container, search base, search image block, and all that good stuff. And I can see Flowbase likes to use parentheses, dash right and stuff like that, like to explain their classes. So yeah, if we look at the site, the main thing I want to focus on here is the CMS collections. So for Joey, if you did want to create a real estate site, you could just use this as a kind of template, right? So Flowbase, they created the properties, and that's something we can do really quick, right? So if I go into Webflow, I can create a new collection, and I can call it properties. And then I can add fields, right? So if we go into the site and we look at the different fields, we have property overview. So okay, so I go add a field, say plain text, property overview. Okay, then I save the field, so we have that. Then we have property address. And also for the property overview, I can say multiple lines, so we'll do that. I can add another field, plain text. I can say property address, right? Property address. And then property city. So okay, save field, add a field, plain text, property city, save field. Then we have the thumbnail image. So we'll add a field, we'll say image, and we'll say thumbnail image, and then I'll save the field. Then we have gallery, so we have a multi-image field, so I'll add field, we have a multi-image, I'll say gallery, save field. Then we have price, that will be a text field, we'll just add a text field, we'll say price. Then we have number of bedrooms, so this will be I think number of bedrooms. Say field, I think that was number, rich text image, link. Yeah. Yep, should be number. Okay, great. Yeah, number field, and then we have number of bathrooms, and say field, and we have size of block. So number size of block. Okay, and you can set the integer, decimal, or any format. Save field. These are reference fields, so if you had other collection fields like property features, property categories, or agents, you could create those collections and then reference them for the property. So here for the property features, there's air conditioning, car parking, spa and massage, free Wi-Fi, swimming pool. Property categories, commercial, industrial, residential, and the different agents are down here: Jacob, Julia, Reef, and Taylor. And then there's a Google map as well. So we can add a field, and let's see, for the Google map, how did he add that in there? It's an embed, so video link, file. So I think it's a rich text field, I'm guessing. I don't think, oh yeah, I can look at the settings. Google Map embed, it's a rich text, yep. So you can add a rich text field, rich text, and call it map. And then you can add an embed in the map, which I'll get to in a second. And the last thing, listing code, listing number code. And number, or no, this will be a text. Exit without saving, cancel, okay. This will be a text field, so plain text, and we'll say number code, okay? And create collection. All right, so now we have the properties collection. I can create a new property. I'll call it, yeah, we'll just use country garden for that. And I'll just grab some lorem ipsum text, lorem ipsum, and we'll just grab some lipsum text. So I'll copy this. I can paste that for the property overview, property address 123, property lane, property city, New York. Thumbnail, let's go ahead and just get some property images, or house images. How's that? House images. And this looks nice. Let's do that one. And let me just get the image. Tools, adjust size, and I'm gonna make it a lot smaller, so like maybe 1500. Okay, so there's the property image, and I'll drag and drop this in here. Okay, and then for the gallery, I'll just add the same image in there. Price, will say $1 million. I don't know if it's worth that much, but okay. Number of bedrooms, something with that much should have 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. The size of the block should be a gazillion. I don't know square units that well in properties, so I'm just making stuff up here. Embed, we can add, let's see. Yeah, we can add an embed and then add the Google map. I'm not going to do that here unless I can just grab it from this site. Sure, let's hopefully Flowbase is okay with this. But yeah, let's add a link and we'll paste it in there. Yeah, that worked. So you can add, here, I'll do that again. So I'll click the plus, and then you can click on this little map and music logo here, paste the content. So it's just a link to a Google map. And then I can make it full screen, and voila. For the code, I'll just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, so that's the beginning of creating, let's say, a real estate site, right? You want to create the collection. So I'll click create. And then if you want to showcase the different properties, right, on a specific page, you could, add a collection list, and then start designing your cards. So I'm going to reference the properties collection. I'm going to add a div block. I'm going to call this property card wrapper, and just start adding things, right? So I'm going to add an image, choose the image, or get the image from the thumbnail image, and obviously that needs to be a lot smaller, so let's give it the class name property dash image, and we'll set it to like 300 pixels in width, and great. And then we'll give it a specific height, so maybe 300 by 300 or 300 by 200, and we'll set the fill to cover. Okay, and then for the property card wrapper, we'll say we'll add a div, or no, we'll add the property card wrapper. We'll add a text block. This will be the price, so I'll get the text price, and we'll say property price, and we'll change the text. So all this is just styling that I'm doing now. $1 million. Let's do 1 million USD. Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay, 1 million USD. All right, and then for the property image, I'll just add some margin, right? And then I can add another, let's add a paragraph, and we'll say property overview. We'll get the text from the property overview. Great. So the property card wrapper, let's give it a specific width of 300 pixels. Great. And something like this. And let's just see, how Homely created the cards. Yeah, we want the title, right? That's probably the most important. And then they added icons here. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Nice. So actually, let me see how they did that. So let's see. Text block, got it. So they added the icon, then the number, and then the text. Okay, yeah, that's how I thought they did it. All right, so that's really neat. They have a lot of nice design components to it. But I'm just gonna copy this, place it above, and duplicate this, and call this property title, and get the text from the name. Country Garden, 1 million USD, and we could say text block, or add a div, and we'll call this property dash bedrooms, and I'll say add a text block in here. We'll get the text from the property, from the number of bedrooms, and we'll say property bedrooms, and I'll say sign for the text, make it a little bit larger, and here, let me remove this class, and we'll say property number, I don't know, property number, sure. Property bedrooms, I'll say flex, horizontal, and I'll add a div, or no, another text block, and we'll just say BA, or BA, and we'll just add some margin there. Okay, I'll copy this, and we'll add some margin to the top, and I'll get this from the number of bathrooms. So bedrooms is BR, right? Or BD. 6 BD and 2 BA. Okay. So something like that. Yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. Let's go ahead and quickly, I don't think I can duplicate collection items, can I? Yeah, I can. So I can duplicate it, and we'll call this city garden. We'll get one more image, and I'll just do this quickly. So we'll download this and go back into here. Let me just resize this image. Tools, adjust size, 1500. Okay, and save it. And then we'll replace this image with that image I just downloaded, which is right here. And we'll delete this image and we'll add this in here. And this one will be $2 million with 7 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. I don't know. All right, so you can see we have 2 different collection items. So we just had to create a collection item. So what we can do for the collection list is make it 100% width, or the collection list wrapper, make it 100%, and set it to flex, or not this one, we'll set the collection list to flex and horizontal. And then for the cards, we can add margin to the left and the right. So you see we have 2 houses. And I can convert these to link blocks. And let's remove that ugly color. So like this. And let me remove the underline. Okay, so we can change them to link blocks, and then we can link them out to the collection page. So we'll say the current property. So right now, the properties template page isn't styled, but you can, add a heading and get the heading from the name and just create an entire page for each property. So if I click into these properties, this is the flow-based site. You can see that each page is designed. There's the multi-images, the map, the agent, and all that good stuff. So now if I go back to the home page and I publish and preview, we see we have the properties. If I click, it takes us to each property. Okay, so that's just a quick overview. Overview of how you would go about creating a real estate site. If you had specific properties that you wanted to sell, you can create a collection. And again, I would definitely reference this flow-based template, or maybe if you want to get started quickly, just buy it if you needed to. And then just look at it, the property features, property categories, agents. You can just go tick for tick, or line for line here, and just get a feel for how they built it, right? And then they used a collection to reference those different collection lists. There's not much more I think I want to cover there. They used Grid for this, which is quite nice. Grid is great. They have nice images, nice typography, really nice buttons. Flowbase is killing it. Really like their stuff. So that's it. Let me see if there's any emails, any super chats that I can go over in the stream. Okay, so we do have a form submission. All right, here we go. So this is Asto. So Asto Basto asked me to give some feedback on his project. So right off the bat, I do like it. I like anytime I see lines in a website, I like it. Like, it just adds a nice alignment to it, and everything feels aligned so far. So nice alignment for the nav bar, nice drop downs, real straightforward, nice and simple. Like that, just nice and simple. This is interesting. That's an interesting image, pretty cool. And yeah, for sure, Joey. Hopefully that helped. I know I kind of went through that quickly, but that's kind of the gist of it as far as creating a real estate site. All right. This image is cool. I like that you made this text a bit darker to contrast the image, and that you used kind of a sky, an image that has a lighter background. That way these links stand out a bit more. So that's definitely a plus. This image to me though feels a bit washed out. So not sure how I feel about it, but it's not bad. It kind of depends on the overall feel of the site. Then if I go into each card, that's great. Nice and simple, nice tabs. I'm guessing this is a collection list. Yeah, I do like it. It's easy to navigate. Like, you know, depending on what you're looking for, you can just click into something. I don't know what language this is. Maybe German, I'm not quite sure, or yeah, but it looks good. I probably, if this was a product, I'd want to see a description here for the product. So if you could just add a description, I'm sure people would appreciate that to know more about the product. I don't know if this is the description, but I don't initially see it when I go here. So a nice description would be helpful. We have the cart. Great. Nice. I see that you styled the cart. This, I don't know what this is. Klarna. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't know you could integrate Klarna. That must be something you integrated yourself, Asto, because I don't believe Webflow offers Klarna payments yet. Unless they do. If they do, that'd be amazing. Maybe they do. Does Webflow offer Klarna? No, don't tell me they do. What? Oh wait, no. Oh, I guess you can integrate it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can do it through custom code. That is really nice. Yeah, I was thinking Swedish. Yeah, that was my next. It didn't come to my mind that quickly, but yeah, nice. So I'm guessing this is custom code, this Klarna integration. It looks great. Yeah. Yeah, it's a custom thing. Awesome. So yeah, let me go through some of these pages up here. So yeah, it just looks like a catalog site, which in that case, I think it's really effective in the sense that I can just easily go through products. Very nice. Nice light box. Okay, there's more information here. So yeah, I can contact him for more information. Overall, I like it. It's very straightforward design, which I appreciate a lot. Yeah, hopefully that can be integrated natively into Webflow at some point, or there's an easy way to integrate Klarna. Yeah, no, this is very nice. You know, it's a very distinct design. Like, I find, and this might be a very broad generalization, but different cultures or different countries sometimes have specific ways of designing things. And to me, this is very, I almost want to say German and Swedish. Like, I know a German friend who would go for this type of design where it's like really clean, a lot of white space, you know, just really to the point. You have your images, you click on them, straightforward. You know, there's no real fluff to it, and everything is nice and neat, which is a great way to approach a website. So I think this is great. I really like this. You know, it's not, the design isn't added, you know, like too many colors or anything like that. It's just a lot of white space. You have what you need here. You have your products. You know, I can add products to the cart. Easy peasy. Great. Especially if you have a lot of products, a site like this is really effective, because you don't want the user to get distracted. You want the user to find the products they're looking for and just quickly find them, you know? Like, okay, I want this. This is cool. And just add it to the cart. Great. Bam. Added. There's my description. There's more products, similar products that I can buy. You know, here's the accepted payments. This is a great e-commerce site, Asto. I honestly don't think I have any critique for it. Maybe let's check out the responsiveness. Beautiful. Amazing. Just really nice. Nice and to the point. Love it. The typography looks great. Yeah, if I were looking for something on this site, I'd be very pleased with the user experience, because I'm like, okay, I can find categories. different, things here. Okay, I want to find something related to this. Boom, information, easy. Something related to this, to parks. Boom. Okay, great. Bikes. Let's look at this. I can contact him if I need more information about the product. Yeah, this is 100%. This is A+ stuff. Yeah, footer looks great. I can access things here in the footer. Yeah, I don't think I have much critique, and you also have a breadcrumb menu, so I can go back to products here. Yeah, as far as sites go, this is super effective. So kudos and props to Asto for the site. I'm sure if this is for a client, I'm sure your client must be very happy with it. So it's a really nice site. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So Dylan wrote, John, quick question. Since you worked in customer service for Webflow, how can I get them to reply? Because whenever I contact them, they never reply. It depends on the question, Dylan. If the question is related to design, you might not get an answer right away. If the question is about your custom domain or anything like that, then you might get helped more quickly. So I would just work on that. Yeah, so this is the only thing that I noticed that initially didn't grab my attention. It's a bit, yeah, the colors are a bit, washed out, if I can say it that way. It does look like a very cool image though. So if you like it, if it works, maybe just add a bit more contrast, I guess, or something like that. Maybe make this grass greener or something to make it pop a little bit more, I feel, to give it more vibrancy. Because these images have a bit more contrast to them, and this one is kind of just a little bit lighter. So that's my only little critique there. Cool. So yeah, we're past 1 o'clock. Hopefully that was a fun live stream. I know I stumbled a little bit with Textelate.js. Excuse me, I can't talk. I actually don't know if I would recommend it as much right now after working with it again. I had worked with it a few months ago and it was a bit different, but a few things have been updated. So, maybe, if you work with it a bit more and like understand how the different properties of the script, it might be, better to work with. But yeah, tomorrow let's work with typed.js. That's definitely a good script. And we'll create a site, like a technological site with cool typing text. Yeah, so that's all I got for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Asto for the super chat. Appreciate it. And Dylan, hopefully I was able to answer that. Usually Webflow support is really good. I know Webflow is getting more popular and more people are going to support for questions. So sometimes it can take, a day or two for them to reply, but they're just really busy. So you just want to be aware of that too. But I know they're working very hard to be able to help everyone that reaches out. So yeah, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of the day and see you tomorrow. Thank you.